but I'm originally from Cleveland. And born and raised, I grew up there. That's where I was cultivated. And Columbus really sharpened me creatively and politically in some ways. Some ways, yeah, well, a lot of ways. So, long story short, Jamal does great work. Part of the reason that we don't see more creatives of color actually making a living and doing what they love to do is because that is the first tool that is stripped from us as youth, right? So when schools want to cut funding, they take the arts away from us. And as we know, the arts are a tool for problem solving. The arts is how we look at the world. It is not just art, right? We did a round table last week for the big table. The first one was at a booking agency who tries to get creatives jobs about diversity. How do we get more creatives of color in these jobs? The second one was at Marion Prison. And the last one I attended, along with some other folk in the room, was at the Columbus Art Museum. And it was interesting because Marion was using the arts to help these people, these men, deal with their time and process their time as a tool. And then at the Columbus Museum of Art, we were asking the question of how can we use art to make society better? So it's interesting to say you strip that tool from youth as a child, and then you give it back to them as an adult to process the time that they're doing. I'm gonna just sit there, you know, say amen. All right, we can have a deeper conversation, but I'm taking too much time. Jamal works with youth in Cleveland, teaching them graphic design, which is a very difficult task. And so, it's my brother, man. He intercedes for my son who lives in Cleveland, who attends school in Cleveland. That's why I still go to Cleveland a whole lot. And unbeknownst to my son, he was teaching my son graphic design. And y'all know kids don't listen to their parents, right? When my son came home loving graphic design, it wasn't because of me. It was because of this man right here. But the seed had been planted, but it was cultivated by him. And he's doing that for many, many, many youth in Cleveland right now. So I'll keep it short. This is... I'll keep the last part short. Sorry, man, I took this time, my bad. Ain't no more performances, y'all, so I mean, this is it. Here, man. Thank you. My son is in the back, him and Langston. So many of you didn't know, you probably didn't notice that this year we partnered with Jamal and Jacinda and a few other folk from Cleveland to do a youth design workshop next door in the Honoree project, right? So we had 30 youth just about learning how to empathy map around design solutions, right? Right next door during this conference, and that's because of the work that this man is doing, and that's something that we always wanted to do, build a pipeline so that it's not lost once they're exposed. So that was going on. That's something we want to continue, and because of the work that they're doing in Cleveland, we're able to do that and offer that this year at Creative Control Fest. So I'm done. We got more awards to give out. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not, but I'll apologize anyway.
Thanks, bro.
Congratulations, Jamal. Y'all give it up one more time for Jamal. Jamal is out here working with the youth.